Kathy, when did you learn about Coach Bashill's decision?
The minute that Coach Bashil was called from Mike Babcock, he certainly called me right away and told me that that conversation had taken place and was going to meet with him, was interested in meeting with him, and obviously appreciated the open communication that way. Met with him. Coach Babcock actually called me. We had a long conversation about him, and I called Jeff back and said, I don't think this is just any normal phone call. They are very interested in you, and they continue to pursue him. So it was important to us that once we knew that he'd interviewed and this had become a reality, that we notified our student athletes as soon as we possibly could, because it's critical to us that they hear from us. So Coach met with the team actually on Tuesday morning and told them that he'd interviewed, that it was a possibility, and the timeline would be at the end of the week, which obviously the end of the week came, and last night we knew that Coach Bashil had gotten the offer and met with the team this morning, and therefore he is now an assistant coach for the Red Wings, and we are moving on to hiring a new hockey coach.
What kind of reaction did you have when he first told you? I mean, as much as the team progressed under his wing, how does this make you feel knowing that he's leaving the program after he's done so well so far?
It's actually extremely emotional, and it's been an extremely emotional week. There's no doubt about it on both sides. We've invested a lot. He's invested a lot emotionally, physically, and we have developed a team and a group of young men that bought into the system and had extreme success this year across the board. So anytime you know that you're going to have a disruption in that, and the focus of where we truly believed in signing a new contract with him, really does cause sleepless evenings. There's no doubt about it. However, during all those conversations, and from the very first day we met with Coach Bashil, hiring him the first time, when I asked him what his career aspirations are, it was absolutely to eventually move on to the NHL and the Red Wings, specifically that. So I had known that from the beginning. Obviously, we don't want to stand in the way from an opportunity for his professional career development. However, we certainly would have liked to have had him a Bronco for longer than we did.
So where do we go from here? When does the search for a new coach begin? And is there any names out there that kind of top of the list at the moment?
Yeah, I will tell you the phone has been ringing, so that's a good thing. There isn't anybody that right now I can share with you from that aspect. Our timeline is search will start immediately. I will have a small advisory group that will work with me as we search to definitely call and get some coaches to be interested in the job, and certainly we know that we're also going to have a great deal of interest. When we made the commitment to Coach Bashil at the end of the season this year, we committed a huge commitment to Bronco hockey with an increased salary that put him in the top 10 of the country. That remains. So when we look forward to the hiring of this job, it's a very different job than the last time we hired. We know that the aspirations and the strategic plan for Western Michigan is to position ourselves in a league and with the head coach and get us to national prominence with an ultimate goal of winning a national championship.
Have you talked to any of the student athletes yet? And if you have, well, what type of reaction have you gotten from them?
Yes, we have. We actually met with them early this morning. We wanted to get to them first. That's always a priority for us, to make sure that we can notify them before it's heard in other ways. That's why we also met with them earlier in the week, just to tell them about the opportunity. So we met as a team. The team responded extremely professionally, clapped for Coach Bashil, as emotional and selfish as they may have been feeling inside. They truly know what this means for him to have an opportunity in the NHL. And quite honestly, we have an ambassador for Bronco hockey in the professional world for a lifetime. And he certainly will continue to be a friend of the Broncos. And obviously our student athletes know that they're our #1 priority, along with the coaching staff that we currently still have in place, and that we will involve them in the search process, and we'll move as quickly and as expedient as we possibly can.
Could you see anyone from in-house being promoted to coach, or are you going to try and do more of like a national search?
I do know that actually Coach Ferschweiler is out of town. He's been on what he thinks has been a vacation. Obviously his mind has really been back here. Volunteered to come back from the vacation in Mexico with his wife. Told him no, that he didn't need to do that, that he's going to be back in town and we'll meet on Monday. So I expect to have that conversation with him on Monday, and have already met with Coach Vacca and talked to him too.